Have you ever noticed how Sigma males carry themselves? They're not the loud and showy alpha types, nor are they timid beta followers. They go against the grain, making their way through life with determination and perseverance. They're lone wolves, marching to their own beat and carving their paths in life. But what gives them their unbreakable masculine frame? Perhaps it's a combination of nature and nurture. Some Sigma men have been born with a certain temperament, while others have honed their skills through experience, adversity, and self-reflection. Regardless, Sigma men typically possess several key traits, from their introverted nature to their remarkable ability to read body language and intent. They're independent thinkers who are unafraid to challenge authority and value honesty and authenticity above all else. But underneath their tough exterior lies a human side that often goes unnoticed. So, without further ado, here are the 12 ways Sigma males hold their masculine frame. 1. They don't beat around the bush. One of the defining characteristics of Sigma men is their honesty and integrity. They don't do the whole beating around the bush or telling half-truths thing. When they speak the truth, plain and simple. This way of communication sets them apart from other male archetypes. No mind games or manipulating tactics, just clear and direct communication. And it's not just about what they say, it's also about what they do. Sigma men always keep their word. They don't make promises they can't keep and don't say things they don't mean. When they commit, they deliver, and you can always count on them. It's refreshing in a world where people are more concerned with presenting an image and catering to others' needs. For Sigmas, being true to themselves is the foundation upon which everything else is built. They understand that there are times when diplomacy and nuance are necessary in communication. However, they prefer keeping it straightforward and clear. 2. They never boast, even when they have every reason to. Do you know what's really admirable about Sigma men? Their humble nature. They don't brag about their accomplishments or try to prove themselves to others. Instead, they just let their actions speak for themselves and stay focused on what's ahead. It's not that they lack confidence. They just know that their self-worth isn't tied to what other people think of them. They're proud of their achievements, but don't need anyone else to tell them they're amazing. They're not the kind of guys who need to show off their achievements. They're happy knowing they've accomplished something, even if nobody else ever finds out. They don't need external validation to feel good about themselves. That's why Sigma men are so self-reliant. They know their success is up to them, and they don't rely on anyone else to tell them what to do or how to feel. And even though they're incredibly accomplished, they never put down other people's achievements. They appreciate the hard work that other people put in and are always willing to give credit where credit is due. 3. They play fairly and with integrity. Sigma males always try to be fair in their dealings. They don't try to take advantage of others or cheat people. Although they want to succeed, they won't do so at the expense of others. While some folks don't mind throwing dirt at others to make themselves look better, Sigma men believe in fair competition always. They trust their abilities and believe they can win without cheating. This belief is reflected in all areas of their lives, from personal relationships to professional environments. They're accountable for their actions and make choices based on what they think is right, even if it's not the easiest or most popular. This ethical code means they avoid gossip, rumors, or manipulation to undermine others. They don't need to tear others down to feel better about themselves. Instead, they focus on building themselves up through hard work, dedication, and staying true to their beliefs and values. Sigma men approach competition fairly and honestly. Success attained through unethical means is empty and unsatisfying. When they succeed, they do so with humility and never try to take credit for the achievements of others or steal the limelight from their colleagues or teammates. 4. They lead and inspire by example, not by force. These guys get leadership like few others do. They don't boss around, they inspire. They set an example. They don't command their followers, who are more like companions on the journey. Sigma men approach leadership in a way that's all about listening and being approachable. They value diverse opinions to make the best decisions. But the coolest part is how they walk the walk. Values aren't just lip service for them, they're what the Sigmas live by. And they don't just want to get results, they want to make a positive impact on the world. For Sigma men, leadership means empowering others to greatness, not just dominating them. They use their influence to improve things and encourage others to do the same. They're the kind of leaders who show, not just tell. 5. They back their words with actions. We all know talk is cheap, and it's your actions that define you. Sigma men don't have to make grand promises to stand out. They let their actions do all the impressing. They're consistent and reliable, which is what sets them apart from alpha males. Alphas might say all the right things, but they don't always follow through. On the other hand, Sigmas have the self-discipline and integrity to put their words into action. They know their character is their biggest asset and do everything to guard it. And it's not just about doing what they promise. Sigmas avoid hypocrisy in every aspect of their life. They don't preach values they don't actually live by or pretend to be someone they're not. Their words and actions are aligned, earning them the respect and trust of those around them. But that doesn't mean Sigma men can't change their minds. Of course they can, but they communicate those changes honestly and openly. Their authenticity and consistency allow them to build long-lasting relationships. 6. They refuse to be taken advantage of. Sigma men may appear gentle and quiet, but do not mistake their demeanor for naivety. Trying to leverage or manipulate a Sigma is the gravest misjudgment one could ever make. They possess extraordinary skills to protect their integrity, are rarely caught off guard, and can easily sniff out when someone is trying to take advantage. Unlike other men, Sigma men trust their instincts, remain dispassionate during debates, and establish strong boundaries at all times. Their moral code is unwavering, and they never sacrifice their dignity to appease someone. Even under immense pressure, a Sigma male never lets anyone take advantage of them. While Sigma males enjoy assisting others, they will not allow themselves to be exploited. They stay away from people who use them and keep their partnership boundaries intact. Even in a love relationship, they will break up with their partner if they feel exploited. To safeguard their integrity, Sigma males apply their extraordinary skills and maintain strong boundaries, making it almost impossible to take advantage of them. 7. They always keep their promises. Sigma men are renowned for their steadfast loyalty and their unwavering commitment to follow through on their promises, no matter the cost. Accountability is one of their hallmarks, and they understand that true strength lies in keeping their word. Whether honoring an agreement or fulfilling a pledge, they are experts in sticking to their principles and never breaking their word, even when it would be easy to do so. Integrity doesn't just involve doing what's right. It means holding yourself accountable to your own expectations and principles. Sigma men embody this truth and inspire others to follow their example. They build strong relationships and foster mutual respect by being true to their word, earning the trust and admiration of all those around them. 8. They never hide their true identity. One of the most striking qualities of Sigma males is their unwavering authenticity. They remain unswayed by society's pressures or others' opinions, steadfast in their true selves. Whether in their personal or professional lives, Sigma men show their true identities with pride. Their unique traits and quirks are on full display, and they never put on a mask or fake persona to fit in. This raw and authentic nature attracts those around them, garnering respect and admiration effortlessly. By staying true to themselves, they inspire others to do the same, creating a sense of community and belonging. Their openness and vulnerability allow Sigma men to form deep connections with others, forging bonds that last a lifetime. While most people may shy away from revealing their true identity, Sigma men embrace it. They never pretend to be someone they're not. What you see is what you get. This is just one of the many things that set them apart from the pack. 9. They admit when they're wrong and drop their pride. Although Sigmas are skilled at many things, They too can make mistakes. What sets them apart from most people is their response to failures. In contrast to being too proud to recognize their blunders, Sigmas choose to take responsibility for their actions and seek ways to fix the situation. They are not stubborn but exhibit humility when they admit their faults, apologize, and work towards rectifying the issue. Even if they are the smartest person in the room, Sigmas willingly accept correction from others when they are wrong. Instead of stubbornly defying logic, they listen, reflect, and adjust their standpoints when confronted with evidence contradicting their views or actions. Instead of self-flagellating, Sigmas view mistakes as part of the learning process. By admitting their faults, they gain respect and trust while setting an excellent example for others to follow. 10. They uphold honesty and would never cheat or lie. Cheating or lying may gratify immediate desires, yet ultimately destroys the foundation of trust that any successful relationship thrives on. Sigma men always prioritize truth-telling to avoid unnecessary complications in the future. When in a relationship, they don't deceive nor do they display infidelity. Sigma men always treat others the way they would like to be treated. Even when it's difficult or uncomfortable, Sigma men remain transparent, never shying away from accountability for their actions or intentions. In contrast, many people resort to deceit to get out of sticky situations, which ultimately leads to consequences as trust is challenging to recover once it's broken. That's why Sigmas highly regard honesty and integrity over fleeting rewards, always striving to do the right thing regardless of the cost. 11. They take complete ownership of their actions and decisions. In today's world, it's easy to pass the buck and shift blame instead of taking responsibility for one's actions. However, owning up to mistakes and shortcomings is a rare trait, one that Sigma men embody. When things don't go as planned, they reflect on their choices, assess the situation, and make the necessary adjustments to move forward. True strength of character and fortitude are on full display when they take ownership of their experiences without hesitation. Emotional maturity is exemplified when we accept responsibility, and we should all strive for it. Remember, you alone control your destiny, so don't let anyone else dictate your fate. 12. They always figure out how to make things happen, no matter the obstacles. If you got a Sigma in your group, you know he's the kind of guy who never gives up. No matter how high the hurdle or big the challenge, they'll stick it out till the very end. These fellas will do anything and everything to make things work. They're like walking encyclopedias because they'll try different things until they figure out how to fix their problems. They'll spend hours online researching and finding answers to what's bugging them. That's why these guys tend to be successful in life. They don't know how to give up and never take no for an answer.